Hey guys, what is going on? It is Ando. Thank you guys so much for coming out for episode two, part two of this. If you guys haven't checked out part one, link will be in the description down below. Go to Gridan's channel, give him that like, comment down in that section, and tell us how stupid we are because we're ready for that kind of abuse.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I want 14s out there, boys.
Yeah. But yeah, welcome to episode two. Like he said, we're still figuring out what this is. If it's Grando, Cantina, if it's Gridando, if it's just two guys, one cup. I don't know. I don't
Ah!
know. That'd be great. I mean, but obviously by cup we mean Coruscant Underworld Police, but
Yep, that's that's what everyone's thinking.
no, but that's awesome, man. It was really fun doing that video over there, and it's been great just doing this because we've gotten a lot of positive feedback on doing this, and uh, I think what we're working for is just getting people laughing again, talking again, just talking about Star Wars and whatnot. And so, thank you guys so much for submitting your guys' questions. So we got some good ones this week. We do have some serious ones, and then kind of like last week for me, it's going to be like a couple serious ones earlier on, and then the kind of funnier ones we'll get into the end. So I'm really excited for Grid to see some of those. But anyways, Grid, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. It's a good day.
Yeah,
It
man.
was a great day. It's now, stupid o'clock in the morning, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a good day. We had the Call of Duty tournament earlier, and I felt really good about that. It's a great weekend, and
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
things have been solid.
Awesome. 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 All right, let's get into the first question.
Let's do it.
Okay, so this is like I said, more a little bit more of a serious one. It
Uh-huh.
says if you could change one plot line from the original six movies, what would it be? One, I have to just say, I love the fact that they they put the six movies because no one cares about sequel trilogies, but like,
We would
yeah,
change the entire thing.
yeah, yeah,
I
right,
I would change the sequel trilogy by getting rid of it.
yeah, right. But yeah, what
Ooh,
would that one plot line be?
about the 6, oh boy. Ah, I know it's kinda picked on quite a bit. I really wish they left the midichlorians out of
Oh
the
yeah,
Force.
yeah,
I really wish the Force was just a thing.
yeah,
I don't think it needed to be explained. I don't think it needed to be, like, delved into of why and how or,
yeah,
how does someone become more powerful in the Force? What nah, just leave it. Just leave it.
yeah.
I really wish that was all kinda left alone because then
I see
people
that.
started trying to figure out, like, why and how, and it gave people enough that they're now trying to, like, explain midichlorians and why someone is more powerful, but it's
Yeah.
not enough to actually explain anything. So I wish they just left that whole thing alone. That's one thing that kinda bothered me about it. I wanted the Force to just be it's just the Force.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, I
something
could
out
see
there.
that. I could see that.
Yep. What
Um,
about yourself?
so I have like kind of a funny one and then like kind of a serious one. I guess we'll go with my
Mhm.
serious one. All
Okay.
right, so my serious one would be I wish I wish that episode if I could like redo it. I don't even know if this is one plot line, but like I feel like episode one should be episode two, if that makes sense. Or I guess episode two should have
Okay.
been episode one. Because
Okay.
I feel like the plot line of that is really like leading me to like, oh, Obi-Wan is gonna be the main character for the next like three
Fair.
movies, you
Very
know?
fair.
It's
Yep.
like
It
it's like
very much
going
so so.
on him. Like it's like everything that he does like is pretty much right. Like he's the guy that kills the bad guy, you know. He's the guy that
Yeah.
does, you know. So it's
Yeah, it
like
looks like it's following him.
right, like so it's like okay, if you hadn't watched episode 4 through 6, you would be like, okay, this is Star Wars a Kenobi saga, right? Like it'd be like,
Right.
okay, cool.
Right.
So I
Yep.
just feel like, yeah, in episode, I know why they made him such a young child because they were just trying to prove that, like, yeah, even like a kid with the best intentions can eventually grow up and be a complete jerk. But yeah, like I think it was just lost. Like I think if we would have honestly, I would have been totally cool with it starting the literally the same exact way where you just see two guys in a elevator and it's just like I'm nervous and I've been thinking about her, right? Like you'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
what is who are these guys? Like what is happening?
Yeah.
Right? And then you
Yeah.
hear him say like, yes, Master Kenobi or whatever, and then like, okay, it's like, okay, that's old Ben. All right, cool. And then that must be Anakin, right? Who's
Yeah.
Padme, right? Like you just start learning like who these characters are through that. And then like
Yeah.
episode 2 would actually be like the Clone Wars, right? Like you see
Yeah.
Anakin becoming a huge
Yeah.
general
If they
and
took a little bit of episode 2 and put it on the end of episode 1, expand a little bit, and then focus on the Clone Wars in episode 2,
yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, just see,
I
where
can
you
see that.
see him being a general, you see him and Kenobi being like best friends, and then like, episode 3 is all about, his downfall. So I guess that'd
Yeah.
be like my serious one. My
I can see that.
my funny one is
Yeah.
like okay, this actually goes back to episode 1. The whole
Mhm.
force running thing, like
Dude,
I don't know what that I mean, I know that there was like video games with that stuff in there, but it's just like I honestly if the
never did it again.
yeah, I honestly just feel like they should have just like if the force running was a thing, what should have happened is they should have like basically holdo maneuvered freaking uh Darth Maul off of the one of those little like walkways or whatever. It's just like
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you know what? I'm tired of dealing with this guy. Let's just speed right through him and just knock him
Yeah.
like way off. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
man. It's just
Yeah.
so weird. It was I mean, I know what they're trying to go for, but yeah, it was very weird. It never popped. There were so many times where it could have just
Oh,
like
it would have
it
been fantastic to use.
yeah, just like oh like pretty much every time ever, right? Like
Yeah,
oh
at any given point, that probably would have been useful.
yeah. It's
It just
like
never shows up again.
Anakin's like when they go to the what is it called? Not the Coliseum, but whatever it's called,
Yeah.
the Petraki or whatever arena.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
he's just like, hey, you know what? Instead of you, Padme, going there, why don't I just speed run in there and just save him, and then we'll just speed run back out, and then
There
like
you
we could
go.
just hit. You just have
Done
your
and
ship
done.
ready. And it's just
Yep.
like,
You just hang out here.
yeah, exactly. But
I can see that for sure.
yeah, man, that's kind of a weird one. All right, this is like again a little bit more of a serious one, but favorite and least favorite kits in the game.
Ooh, favorite and least favorite.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, oh man. You know what? Actually, it's oh boy. I'll give two answers if I may. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
I know I have to
absolutely.
give two answers, but like two separate. Um, there can be an argument made that my favorite and least favorite
I was gonna say
actually
this.
are the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say this too.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see if it's the same person. For me, it's Darth Revan.
Oh, wow, that's a different yeah, that's a totally different one than me. But
Okay.
explain.
So here's my reasoning. I hate Darth Revan's kit as it is because they toned it up too much. I made a
Yeah.
giant forum post about this. It exploded. I hate how far they took it. If they toned it back a little bit more, I would have loved it. But they took it too far, way too far.
Yeah.
Too much speed off of one debuff. Too little defense being lost. Too much fear being spread. Too much unavailable, irresistible, all that
Yeah.
junk. Too much of
Yeah.
that is going on. It's ridiculous. And to this day, I maintain way too ridiculous. But on the flip side, if excluding the stats, just the animations,
Oh, yeah.
I love what they did with that because those are the same animations that are in the game. His
Yeah.
little Shocky Death Ball, the Death Storm,
Yeah.
that's the exact same animation that's in the game. I think it's so cool. And when
Yeah.
he hits the fear ability while jumping up and hitting them the way that he does, that's not really in the game. It kind of is, but it looks a little bit different the animation. But when
Yeah.
they get hit with fear, the purple that's swirling around their head,
Yeah.
that's the exact same animation as the ability that's called Insanity in the game. That
Yeah.
is the exact same animation. And so I just thought that was super cool that they took the time to make the same basically the same animations. And same with Drain Life. Drain Life with Malik is the same animation.
Yeah, yeah.
Drain Life with Nihilus, also in Kotar, same
Yeah.
thing. So at the same time, I like how they designed the animations of the kit. I hate the kit.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I
it's
see what you're
almost the
saying.
same one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I see what you're
kind of
saying.
a kind of similar one. But an off the wall kit, if I were to, or an off the wall answer that I'd say, I actually really like Ayla's kit, Ayla
Mm.
Sakura.
Yeah, you're gonna get some
Um,
points with my community with that one.
Ayla was one of the first characters that I took not the first, but she was up there and one of my first characters I took 7 star. I just like the kit. You got counter chance, basic call someone to assist, a lot of
Yeah,
healing on the second ability. Just a very well rounded, nice kit. I think it's a really awesome kit.
yeah.
Um, and one that I think is really lame would probably be Low.
You Plo? You don't like Plo?
I feel like his does not.
Now
I
you
don't get
just
his
you just
kit.
lost all respect in my community.
His kit makes no. His kit sucks. I love
Oh,
Plo. He's one of my favorite
yeah.
characters,
No, I'm
but
not.
his
I'm not gonna
kit is
argue that. He
hot
just needs one
garbage.
unique. He needs one unique, and that's probably
Yeah.
like if he got a unique, because he's actually the more and more I play with him, the more and more I realize. Because like, okay, here's we're just gonna delve into this a little bit. One, they need to reassign him a different tag. He's not a tank.
Yeah.
Like
He's not tank.
he's
He's support.
support.
100%.
Yeah. And
100%.
if they did that with and putting him with Cam, he would be nasty. Like
Yep.
100% just sick.
Yep.
Um but yeah, like Dispel on basic pretty sweet.
It's not bad.
I wish it was, instead of a defense up, if it came back and was like protection up, cuz then you could
Yep.
even argue that like he might have a spot as, just like as a random fifth. The only thing is like that in Padme's squad that is. But like
Yeah.
the only thing
Yep.
is that like his turn meter gain is completely useless cuz Padme doesn't allow turn meter gains
Yep.
or losses, right? Or something like that. But
Yep.
yeah, like but his turn meter gain is pretty fantastic, 50%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I
get
wish. I
that.
wish it was better.
Yeah. I think
What
for
about you?
me, think so I kind of have the same answer for you, like the favorite and least favorite kits in the game. And it's only because it
Mhm.
can be so annoying, dude, to go against it. But I love like his actual kit is Newt Gunray, man. Like Newt
Oh, okay.
Gunray is just like so clever and just like it just
It is very well done on that
yeah,
kit.
the extortion and just how it can spread if he's leadership, and he can
Yeah.
call to assist. And it's just like the perfect mix between like, yeah, you're reducing their cooldowns, and then also Dooku's probably getting called to assist, and he's a Billy block, so you
Yep.
can't clear it. It's just like it's just so it could be so devastating to a team.
It's
And
very
they
clever.
yeah, but at the same time, like I hate whenever it's happening to me. All right.
Yeah.
Next question. All right. What character has the creepiest and or worst looking model or artwork?
Admiral Piet.
Yeah, dude, 100%, man. It's like
So
I
bad.
don't think like I really try not to be like the guy that's just like, bro, CG sucks, like or whatever. But it's just
Yeah.
like because like everyone's gonna find their flaws and stuff, but it's just like
Yeah.
that's one of those ones like
Like,
who
dude,
sat in CG's office was like, oh yeah, no, that looks good, man. That's a really
that looks just
good
like him.
the
That looks
portrait.
just like him.
We were joking. I was on Cubs's Discord, and it was just like we were joking. It was like, God, dude, like this guy looks terrible. Like it's just, I
Oh, it
think
looks so
Cubs,
bad.
I think Cubs said that he looks like a 17-year-old on meth, and I was like, geez. But yeah, like
Actually, yeah.
it's
Someone
so
I'm
bad.
just looking at him right now. It's
Yeah,
definitely someone that hasn't slept for a very long time.
I don't know why, but he
Uh,
just reminds me of like a toad. I'm not sure why.
It's so bad, dude. That one is an absolutely horrific, just terrible portrait
Yeah,
and
I
character. That one's just all around just bad.
yeah, it's
Just
just
bad.
super bad.
Yeah,
But
there's nothing else that really can be said about that one. I don't really have too many other complaints in all honesty.
yeah,
There's not many that immediately come to mind of
yeah.
ones that I really don't
They
like.
they fix a lot of the other ones. Like I remember Anakin at
Yep.
one point looked like he was just a like he looked like
Oh,
he was
so
made
bad.
in
Like there's
he
like
it looked like they made him in Minecraft.
there's
Like just his portrait, like his character model I don't think has really changed that much, but
Uh,
Yeah, like his hair was like super blocky and his face was just like very blocky as well.
oh, who's the Chirpa. Chirpa is
Chirpa.
terrifying.
Yeah, I could see
Chirpa's
that.
like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
terrifying face, dude. Chirpa's horrific. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very confidently, I'd say Admiral Pia is probably the worst one, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I agree.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Heck yeah. All right. Next question. All right. This is actually a little bit more of a serious one. All right. So, given the
Right.
choice, which faction would you have sided with in each trilogy?
Oh, so, like, if I were in the movies, like, in the
Yeah. Yeah.
universe?
Yeah. Yeah. Which
Oh
one
my
would you have
goodness.
sided with?
Um, so I definitely would have gone with Galactic Republic. That's mostly because of my man crush on Rex, you
Yeah.
know, I'd follow him anywhere, but,
Yeah.
so definitely Galactic Republic over Separatists. Um, Separatists, they were just so slimy, dude. I hate that
Yeah.
whole yeah, that drove me nuts. Like the banking clan and we're
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
taking sides and clearly working with the separatists
Yeah. Yeah.
and the
For sure.
separatists themselves. Yeah. So Galactic Republic for sure. Empire versus Rebels. Um Man, that would have been a difficult one. I would like to say I would have sided with the Rebels, but dude, dead set. If I would have seen Darth Vader at any point, I don't think I would have resisted that.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think
For
there's any
sure.
way I would have seen that man and heard his theme music playing whenever he walks around. I would
Yeah.
have been like, "Yep, this dude's serious."
Yeah. Right.
I I don't think I would have been able to really stand against that. I probably just got mollywopped. So I would like to say I would have sided with the rebels, but there's good odds out of fear. I either would have just been quietly in the background or maybe Empire, but I'd like to say that I was, with the Empire
Yeah.
or sorry, with the rebels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and I just got dude, with Resistance and First Order, I was so confused
Yeah.
with that whole thing. Like there was no background information on like where the First Order came from and what they were even like doing. I was so confused because like there was a republic, right? We saw the republic or
Yeah. Yeah.
someone.
The New Republic. Yeah.
The new republic died
Yeah. Yeah.
within like 3 seconds of being in the movie. I was like, "Oh, there's a republic. Oh, they're dead." I was like, I'm so confused by this, but
Sweet.
okay. And then they're like, "Yeah, we're part of the resistance. We're fighting the First Order." And it's like, where's the Republic in this? Why is it not the Republic, the new Republic versus the First Order? Like, it's hard to make a decision there because I don't understand what they were even like,
Yeah.
who was fighting for what. But
Yeah.
again, I would like to say I would have been with the resistance, but from what I can see in the movie, the First Order, I mean, obviously they killed the Republic, but prior to that, it just seemed like they were just, I don't know. I don't know what they've done or did.
Yeah.
There were people out there and just like, oh
They're
hey,
just the First Order.
yeah, it's the First Order, I guess, whatever. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
they're evil, but
I think for me, I would go. I think Galactic Republic. I mean, just the
yeah,
Jedi. That's just super cool, and
yeah.
yeah, the clones and stuff like that. And yeah, same thing. Like it's just like, I mean, yeah, they just like they painted the separatists in such a bad light. They were just like all like
Oh yeah.
creatures. There was no actual humans other than Dooku. Dooku was like, ah, yeah, I'm the only guy, man. But everyone
Yeah.
else was just
Yeah,
like
this destroyed
creatures.
army.
It wasn't even like respectable like people. It was just like, oh yeah, like these are actual bugs. like,
Yeah,
like
literal bugs.
yeah. So it's like, okay, I see where you guys are going here. um, and then yeah, Empire or Rebel. I think I would have been a rebel. I think I would have been a rebel up until the point
Uh,
where I just see like up and point up
the red
until
lightsaber. Bzz. Look, man, I
yeah.
made some
I
mistakes.
actually for me it wouldn't have even been the red lightsaber. I would have been a rebel up until I saw how powerful Wampa was against rebels, and I've been like I just saw Luke get like absolutely destroyed one hit, and I'd be like, okay, you know what? There's a thing out there that just hates rebels, and it's not the Empire. All right, that thing literally hates people, and yeah, that guy that was supposed to be the New Hope, he got destroyed by it. So you know what? I'm
God,
done with this.
oh.
Just like drop all my gear there. I'm like, just take me back to my dang home, and I'm out of here.
F this shiz, I'm out.
Yeah, right. And then resistance or FO, I probably would have started as resistance, and then I probably would have listened to Poe Dameron give his spiel about how he's the spark that's going to ignite the whatever, and I've been like, you know what? I hate you. I'm out of this. No more.
Dude,
No more of
they're
that.
such
I would have been
better.
like, you know what, man? I just want to be a radar technician. Like that's all I want to be. There's zero radars over here. We're working out of like
Zero
just
radar.
we have nothing. And for whatever reason, we had a full standing government and now we have nothing. Like, let's just face it, they won.
I
But
feel like
yeah.
the resistance should have come about after
Yeah,
the
exactly,
Republic was
right?
killed.
Were they resisting
Why was
also the
there
New Republic or
Yeah,
what?
why was there already a resistance? Like,
I
why
don't
was
know,
the
man.
Republic not fighting the First Order? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I don't
So
know. All right. This is such a dumb one. Oh my god. Oh god. All right. So, marry, kill, intimate relationship, Zam, Ayla, Daka, go.
Okay, okay, hang on. Marry, kill, an intimate relationship?
Yeah, you
Okay.
know what it was
Yeah, how the
supposed to
game is.
be
Yeah,
originally,
yeah,
but yeah, obviously.
yeah. Um, I'm gonna go with uh definitely kill Daka. That's not happening in any of the other two capacities. So by default, she has to be killed. That's not happening. I would probably go with marry Ayla,
Yeah,
and because she seems the most like mentally stable there.
yeah,
And then intimate relation with Zam. I mean, she is the shapeshifter, so that opens up
yeah,
a lot
that's
of
true.
doors.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I probably
that's
would
yeah,
agree with that, but
yeah.
this was a pretty
I think
funny one because they just threw out Daka and it's like, what? No, man, no. Why would you do any other way?
no, dude, no, no.
All right, we'll move on to the next. I think was this the last one? Maybe I don't know. If this is, oh yeah, it was the last one. All right, so we'll leave this out here and let you guys see this right here. This meme. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture, and it is the same picture. For those of you guys that don't know, that is the UFO, dude.
Aliens.
Aliens. Dude, I love that, man. I saw that on your Discord and I was like, oh yeah, we're using
Yeah.
that next time. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out a way that we can use this picture every single time for sure.
Every single time.
Dude, but thank you so much for
Oh,
coming
man.
out, man. I appreciate it. And like I said, we'll have to do episode 3 next week. And again, if you guys haven't checked
Okay.
out his, channel or the part 1 of the video, go to his channel. Link again will be down in the description below. Check it out. We had some funny stuff over there. And again, hopefully you guys like this. So join our Discords. All that stuff will be, in the links down below. So thanks for coming out, man.
My pleasure, man. As always. Yeah, we look forward to it next week as well. These are fun to do. That's
Oh
for
yeah,
sure. So
super fun.
if you like the video, like the video. All right.
Yeah, Gridan becoming an enforcer over here. He's watching. All right, everybody. We'll catch you guys later.